All right, what's up? What can I do for you?
So basically, so I got a couple of contracts signed since last night. So I'm at four right now. Maybe like
Nice.
four or five more in the next week. Um, what did I want to say? So the buyers, so they signed my agreement, right, for the one Oklahoma. They signed my contract, and
Wait. The
the agent,
buyers or the sellers?
excuse me, the seller signed my
Okay.
contract, right,
All right.
and so the buyer now, excuse me, not the buyer. Why am I keep fucking up? The seller's agent, right? I told you can represent me. That's no problem. She
Mm-hmm.
sent me a disclosure form. I think in Oklahoma they have to do that because the house was built like 1970, whatever the case may be. And so it, like in that disclosure, I'm gonna send it to you so you can take a look at it. But it's basically saying like, hey, like I'll pay her a commission, do all that good stuff. But my thing is this: if how does that work with me trying to dispo the deal since I'm not going to be the end buyer? Because she knows I'm not going to be the end buyer, but she's like, oh, I need to sign whatever the case may be.
So you talking about like how you're marketing this to your to potential buyers?
So no, you guys are going to dispo it for me, but she wants me to sign the disclosure forms and all that, which say that I'm going to pay the the commission.
Right. So all of that it gets transferred over to the end buyer, whoever we end up
Got you, got you.
selling
So
it to.
you, you think I should be? I'm good to sign it because I looked at it, I reviewed it, I even put it up into Chat GPT, and they all said the same thing. Like as long as like I have the 14 business day the
Inspection period. Yeah.
inspection period. So this is another thing, right? On my agreement they signed that the seller signed, I have 14 business days because that's the contract that I used off the group. But
Right.
then the one she sent me just says I have 14 days. You know what I mean? So I don't. There's a
I
discrepancy
would
there.
get I would get some clarification with her because
Okay.
it should have the word business days because
Okay.
there's a very big difference between business days and calendar days.
Right.
So get clarification on that. Make sure everyone's on the same page.
Okay.
And if an addendum needs to be sent or an amendment, I'm sorry, to make sure that it's clarified as business days, then yeah, let's go ahead and get that signed.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that taken care of. And then for Dispo, I'm gonna go ahead and submit the other ones that I have and upload those. So yeah, hopefully that should be what's it called? Fruitful, hopefully. Is there
Sounds
any
good.
yeah, is there any update on the one in Missouri? Because the seller just reached out.
I don't know. It's a little early. My meeting with the disposition team won't be until 4 o'clock today. So
Okay, got you.
I'll have an answer for you after that. However, Brandon and Jordan, either one of them will be in contact with you with any updates that we've got, including walkthrough requests and things like that.
Okay, got you. And then, so question for you, because I was just trying to make the process smoother. The
Mm-hmm.
ones that I have that just got signed, they all have lockboxes. Do you think I should submit that in the dispo form in order for access, like just the code or whatever the case may be? Because
Yes,
they're all vacant, so it's like obviously if they want to go, there's walkthrough requests. We'll give the agent a heads up, but she's like, hey, look, just go. Like I don't live close to the property, so just here's the code. Anytime you need to go in, just go in.
yeah, give that to the disposition team, but we won't be making that code public. What we'll do is once
Obviously,
we have
right,
someone, yeah, who wants to
right.
walk it, then we'll give it to them. And then we'll give the app. We'll give you a heads up so you can let the realtor know, hey, someone's going to go walk the property this time, this day.
Okay. And so now I have a two potential properties. Just got off the phone with the realtor probably like an hour and a half ago. He didn't know what seller finance well they're subject to, and we had a good conversation about that. And he thinks the seller might be interested. I'm just having an issue with the how the entry fee is supposed to be for a subject to deal. Because it doesn't cash flow at all. It's not negative cash flow, but it doesn't cash flow at all. So it's barely like a percent.
So the entry fee is it's the same as any other seller finance
10% of
or
purchase
hybrid.
price.
Yeah, except for when it's a subject to, the purchase price becomes the mortgage balance. So
Gotcha.
it'll be 10% of the mortgage balance.
So it would be only be 14K or whatever. What if he wants to walk away with more than like more, for example, like his remaining mortgage balance is 144,000. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously off our rules would be a 14K entry fee or like
Right.
deposit. Um but he wants 20K. Like do you think that it's not a huge ask?
It's not, but the problem is that we don't have any extenuating circumstances to bend that rule.
Got you.
Meaning, if the cash on cash return is already not very good, so we're already shrinking our buyer pool by having to find a homestead buyer.
Got you.
So then
Got
on top of that, now we're going to make the purchase price higher because the down payment's higher.
Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Now about the guy's commission, would
Mm-hmm.
that be factored into the entry fee, or would that be his sell? Because I don't know why I've been coming to such high commission rates lately, but the commission's 5%.
Wow.
This is like the third or fourth one that I've come across this week. Like I had a woman who said she has six, she charged 6%. Another one that said 4, and then two or three that said 5.
That's insane. All right.
So
So whatever that dollar amount is will get tacked on to the buyer's entry fee along with the closing cost, the assignment fee, and the down payment.
because I only told them like I can only like offer to pay up or the investor to pay up to 3%. I'm not going above that. Like I had
Yeah.
because I told them that's my limit. Like it's because there's a woman like a realtor yesterday who tried getting snappy about like, well, my seller's paying 4%. I'm like, okay, well that's your agreement with the seller, not with me. You're lucky I'm paying commission at all. I just wanted to do it just as like
Yeah. How's it
as
been working
olive
getting that
branch.
house sold
That's
at
what
your
I'm saying.
at your 4%?
Right.
But
So
yeah, we're paying up to 3%. So whatever 3% of the purchase price is, assuming everybody agrees to it, then we'll just add that to the real estate commission section of the calculator.
right.
And then it'll transfer over. But as far as who pays it, the buyer is going to pay it along with the closing costs, the down payment, and the assignment fee, like normal.
And then I've been having a lot of realtors get back to me with alternative like properties they have listed, but not the ones that I originally offered for. So they're coming back to me with properties that might be interested in creative. I had
That's
one come in.
fantastic.
Yeah, I had one come in today, but that's the one I told you is too rich for my blood. I haven't ever rated something that high. It's like 589,000 asking price.
Yeah. Did you see my message?
I didn't.
I literally said, yeah, you got that now. See,
Okay.
I tell people running numbers for a higher ticket purchase price is no different. Math is math.
Right.
The only reason is that once you get into bigger numbers, two things. One, it shrinks your buyer's pool
Right.
because not everyone has $60,000, $70,000 cash to put down on it.
Thanks.
There are lots that are. They have it, but there's nowhere near as many that have $40,000 or $50,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's one. And then two, people just seem to get a little, I don't know, anxious about bigger numbers. But you have done this enough to where that's why I responded. Yeah, you got it. Go ahead and run it.
Okay.
Run it just the same as you would. If you're curious, you can hit me up.
Got you. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. But yeah, I'll go ahead and submit the dispo stuff later on today, and then whenever you get a chance, just let me know how to do dispo. Just because I'm starting to have a lot more responses and a lot more volume coming in, so I just wanted to learn how to facilitate that.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm working on the series of dispositioning deals. So what I'll do, only problem is I don't have a Facebook.
Right.
Huh. You know what? I'll figure it out. I'll get
Okay.
access to a Facebook and I'll literally show you how to dispo on Facebook. We'll record it and then that'll be the start of the series.
Okay. That sounds like a plan. And then what was I trying to say? I had something that I wanted to say.
Let's do that tomorrow at noon. We'll do it
Okay.
during
No
my
worries.
admin time.
Okay, and then just let me know. Last topic that I wanted to bring up is the whole CRM thing for no accent callers. Let me know how you want to get that rolling.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to talk to my closers. I have a meeting with them tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll see which one of them is open to jumping on another one, and then I'll get you guys connected.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Cool?
Yep. Appreciate your boss.
Not a problem. Talk to you later, dude. Good job. See ya.